Yeah, I guess we're all back to work. All right.
And I guess we're fine, and there's no problem with this. They should have all like gave him the stink eye after, like continuing that they don't fuck with him because he's a scab. But they, you know, work's got to get done, and the power is back in the referee's hands, especially Earl Hebner.
Shut up, baby. I know it. So we have the.
Damn right I did.
Well, Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler take us into the Greensboro Coliseum, legendary arena for wrestling. Well, the building is packed out. Fans, signs. I don't know if you could fit one more person in here. Like, it is legit packed.
The Observer said it was over 10,000 here.
Yeah, that's nuts. Well, we start with the Triple H Town Hall. Triple H comes down here with China. And my first thought is, God damn it. Like, we have been doing these retros for so long. And, like, just the Triple H Town Halls to start the show are beating me down.
Is there anything that you have repeated more than we start the show with the Triple H Town Hall?
With China. Like, there's just so much.
Even later, we started Triple H Town Hall with Evolution. We started Triple H Town Hall with DX.
And he comes out here and he does his best Triple H impression.
Okay, this, I legit wrote that down too. I said, this feels like a parody of the Triple H that I know. So the fans are fucking booing Triple H, and Triple H is like, I give a crap what you think. They don't like that. He says, each and every one of you can rest assured that every single...
I hold this in the air. You can kiss my ass.
And Lawler just had to put something in here, so he says, you can kiss my ass, and Lawler goes, ah. Last night, I proved it again.
To the world.
That Triple H is beyond the man. Triple H is stronger than all, and Triple H is indeed the gamer. I mean, he's odd out crazy here. It's ridiculous.
It always seems like he has one point when he comes out here, and he figures out 9 sentences for that one point.
Dude, he says he's the gamer. As a matter of fact, is the best damn game there has ever been in this business.
Last night, I proved it again to the world that Triple H, beyond the man. Beyond the man. That Triple H is stronger than all. That Triple H is indeed the game. And as a matter of fact, is the best damn game there has ever been in this business.
What the hell is he talking about? He's the best damn game ever. Because last night I got in the ring with 6 of the best professional wrestlers in the game today. And when it was said and done, when it was all finished, I proved to the world that they weren't even in my league. And he talks about Stone Cold being the referee, and Austin was forced to kneel and count 1, 2, 3. And other than the sweet justice of that, and over none other than the People's Champion. And I forgot also one of Triple H's catchphrases at the time was Jack. But Austin, it will not stop there.
Because Jack, it goes like this.
You are next. Jack. Doesn't last long, but the Jack era of Triple H I enjoyed. But I mean, nothing could have prepared me for the sounds of dogs barking and the British Bulldog coming out here. And British Bulldog in the most I should not be wet right now, but I am soaked outfit I've ever seen.
He's so sweaty. Yeah.
Like, he is drenched. And I mean, I gotta say, and I've talked about it before, I have such a soft spot for this very short Bulldog WWF jeans run. I don't know why. I just loved it.
Yeah, he came out in regular clothes here, with the jeans, with the boots.
No pissing.
Just sweaty. Yeah, I mean, it must have just been fucking hot in there. He was probably chilling there all day.
Yeah, just hot of perspiration, of course, not anything else going on.
He definitely wasn't. He absolutely, if anyone thought he was like sweating off any sort of extracurriculars, you would be wrong.
Yeah,
all
please,
right?
and don't fucking even start. So Bulldog comes out and says, first of all, let's forget about Stone Cold Steve Austin right now, because you and I made a deal last night. And correct me if I'm wrong, Triple H, Mr. Game Boy. He tries so hard to make this Game Boy thing like a real insult This never, ever worked. But I don't know if anyone was really looking to latch on to anything the British Bulldog was doing here in 1999.
Yeah, I mean, this was a tough pull. I was kind of surprised they even went for it, especially around this time.
So British Bulldog says the deal was that if either one of them became champion, the other one would get the very first title shot next night on Raw. And guess what, Hunter? I think tonight,
Raw is war.
Yeah, dude.
right? That's the name of the show.
Yeah, I think it's Raj War every week, but
Oh, I think he's going
I don't really
through
care
it.
what you have to say, Jerry. That was my
sorry.
line, and I just wanted to put that in there.
And then Triple H goes to speak, and Bulldog says, "Hey, I ain't tell you to speak."
He just
And
smiles,
another
man.
thing.
He just wants this to be over so bad.
Triple H is definitely tilted during this, and I
Yeah,
imagine
for sure.
this didn't go exactly how he planned in his brain.
The smile he put here was the same smile he had when CM Punk started shitting on his movie or whatever. You remember that?
Yes, the
That
smug
smirk. Yeah.
Can't wait to shit on you in the back, buddy. And he says, "I did not come back to the WWF for nothing. I came back to WWF for one thing, and that is to become the World Wrestling Federation champion. And tonight, that belt is going around the British Bulldog's waist." The crowd is not, like, they don't know what to take of him. They don't know if they should be cheering him. They've been led to believe that they should not like this guy at all. So they're kind of dead here.
Well, you know what's crazy is I feel like the audience here shifted completely for the WWF. There's a good chance that no one here knew who the fuck this was.
Still, yeah, I mean, right. And or why this like mattered or why they should care about this guy in jeans.
Yeah, like the audience shifted to like college dudes that just wanted to come out and do the crotch chop and shit. Just, I really just could not give a fuck about the British Bulldog right now. You know?
Yeah, can you get him the fuck out of here? Like, I want to say, finally.
Yeah, British Bulldog says, "Hey, didn't you say I get a title shot?" And then Triple H says, "I lied."
I lied. You're not getting nothing. And Bulldog says, "Well, we can do this any way you want, Game Boy. Because I'm going to take your ass out. I can take your ass out right now. Or I could take your ass out later on, Raw, for the WWF title."
Screw you.
You know what? Being the arrogant son of a bitch you are.
Stop talking, please.
And another thing.
Stop saying World Wrestling Federation.
Hold on, Game Boy.
You're saying it too much, too many times.
In our matchup tonight, we'll see Raleigh going up against Vancouver. And this promises to be an up-tempo affair, Brent. Both teams aren't shy about getting out on the break.
I think about it, BA, are the coaches telling each of their teams tonight, look, as fast as we get out in transition, we have to do the same in terms of getting back in transition defense. Just slow them down 3 or 4 seconds to make them set up anything in the half-court offense, and ultimately that could win out here tonight.
A look at the starting group for Raleigh. James is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Wade in at the shooting guard position. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
So hard to contain LeBron. He's explosive and clever and unpredictable. He's kind of a nightmare for any defense.
Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Gafford. So hits one and misses one at the line. And Maxi's got the ball here for Vancouver. It's a three-point game. Offensive board. Launches it. And that one's good. Jackson for three.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to talk with Vancouver's head coach for a minute. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and Coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket, so let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. BA?
Thanks for that, Allie. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Robinson, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander to the paint. That's good from Robinson on the assist from Maxey.
And Mitchell Robinson's mobility on display there, setting a solid screen and then a direct cut to the basket.
Robinson's defense is always a factor, Brent, and lately he's done a better job of staying on the floor.
Yeah, BA, fouls have been an issue for Robinson, but the thing that he really needs to learn is it's not about blocking shots, it's about being in great position with your body and being more of a deterrent so he can stay on the floor to be more impactful.
Shoots, and it's good. Off the back rim and in.
He deked the defenders there, and they thought Maxey was going to dish to a big, but instead, he kept it and scored.
Gilgeous-Alexander uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And they're on the break for the finish. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, at 6'6", SGA absolutely has the size to get up there and throw it down.
Now a timeout called by Vancouver. This their first chance this season playing Raleigh.
It's really hard to know what to expect when teams play only twice a year. Makes it a bit of a mystery.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battle.
And it's still early in the season, but it's always a good time to check out some power rankings. A lot could change before playoff time. Taking a look at New Orleans, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, I think for Raleigh, they're one of the top teams because they just play the game the right way. That's what's been clear early on.
Here's Podziemski. Pass to Robinson. Second chance shot, and the basket is good.
Well, he's a physical big down low, and I think he expects this kind of traffic around him as Mitchell Robinson comes through.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's closely guarded. The rebound by Villanueva. Vancouver has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter.
Damn.
Yeah, just an outstanding find by Maxey. More than willing to give it up to open teammates.
Holmgren with a screen on Maxey. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren.
Damn.
And once again, off the mark by Raleigh.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And here's the fast break. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Jackson. For Vancouver, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Guarded now by Maxey. Tries again. And Gilgeous-Alexander lays it up and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Raleigh.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Over to the wing. From deep, Wembanyama. They get it again. And slam dunk by James.
And LeBron carving out position and converting on that opportunity.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Villanueva. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Holmgren. Raleigh leading by 5. And there's a whistle.
Oh, what the fuck?
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Nimhart, he's checked in for Tyrese Maxey. Now a timeout called by Vancouver. Well, Grant, still very early. How long do you think it takes these teams to form an identity?
You know, B.A., it really depends on what the makeup of the team is. How many returners are there? Do you have lots of new faces? Is it a lot of the same players but a new coach? Those things make a huge difference.
And Raleigh making a change here. A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season.
Everything clicked for them last year, especially on the perimeter, and they shot a very high percentage. A lot of that due to their offensive schemes.
Outside Pajemski.
Damn.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Raleigh?
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused. Oh, man! He had the runway, and he let it rip.
Nice.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim, that time on display.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Outside Pajemski. They set the pick. James with a steal. Here's Roy. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
A minute 58 left in the first quarter. Covered by Wembanyama. Right through the D for the layup.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's Anthony. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Just get a feeling like Melo has brought some extra energy to this one. This guy eats, drinks, and breathes basketball, but he's at it here tonight.
A minute 39 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Robinson. Back to Pajemski. Nimhart outside. Pajemski with it. Outside Robinson. Nimhart with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. The putback. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Raleigh leading by 8. James inside. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Nimhart outside. Pass to Pajemski. There's 47 seconds left in the opening quarter. Nimhart, the pass to Robinson. Buries it from 3. He's got 5.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Here's Roy. Yet to see a basket. For 3, Anthony. Vancouver with a rebound. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Screen by Robinson. Here's Pajemski. Off the mark there with a 3.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line. And he drops the first.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both. Here's Maxey. Fires the 3.
Damn it.
Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Raleigh. Hunting for opportunities. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Raleigh, what do you guys think?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the court for Raleigh, they've got Anthony, and it's Roy in at the 2. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On the wing, Anthony from the corner. Count it.
Carmelo Anthony operating in the mid-range is just danger zone. You got to put your defense at DEFCON 1. This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
LeBron, he's checked in for Wade.
In for Raleigh. Number 23, LeBron James.
Pass to Smith, outside Robinson. And here is Maxey. Right wing. Six to shoot. Comes up empty from 8 feet.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant. Here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Gasol misses.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
He's guarded by Anthony. Back to Smith. For 3, Maxey. That one's
Damn.
his second make in 5 attempts.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Anthony misses. Vancouver has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Finished off the break. Anthony's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing." Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. And as the perimeter game took over, it seemed that the dominant big man went away a bit. Instead, the bigs just got more skilled, Brent.
Well, B.A., dominant big men are really hard to come by. So when you do get one, there tends to be a lean. But yes, it's been about the skill of the big over the past few years, along with the game transitioning to the three-point line and picking up the pace. There'll be another big man out there who changes the game back to the low block, B.A. Quick thinking on defense from SGA. Excellent at using his speed on this end.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Vancouver. They trail by 7. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. The 3, Smith hits the 3-pointer.
Damn.
Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I love the way they're spacing the floor this quarter. Their three-point percentage has really gone up.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And you are at the mercy of LeBron James. Once he gets that kind of positioning, nice finish.
Vancouver making a switch here. Vancouver has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Pass to Gafford. Now Maxey. high arcing shot. That one doesn't drop.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
They set the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Stoudemire.
Damn.
And a look now at Raleigh's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, the Atlanta Hawks come to town, kicking off a homestand for them. And then on Saturday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis, going up against the Grizzlies.
And for that game against the 76ers, that will be game number 8 on the schedule for them. Starting to get into the full swing of things by then.
That one misses. Vancouver has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. High flying Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you just see that burst. Gilgeous-Alexander, hard to catch him once he gets that first step.
Now here's Podziemski. Check by James. Outside Maxey. There's a screen. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
And the technical free throw is good.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Villanueva, pass to Gafford. Jackson outside. Here's Villanueva. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Villanueva has gotten his 2nd bucket. Raleigh leading by 7. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, Stoudemire takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Well, involving guys with your eyes and seeing plays like this, that's a beautiful play by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Here's James. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man.
Powered it home.
Not fair at all. Woo! He wasn't satisfied just laying it up. He had to put something extra on it.
I can't believe what we just saw right there.
And this can deflate the other team. They need to answer back strong.
James with the block.
No.
Now LeBron attacking that shot with pinpoint accuracy.
Second personal foul.
And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding. And that's a stat you love to lead the league in.
Nimhart, he's checked in for Vancouver. Gasol's checked in for Raleigh. Well, Brent, you've won championships, but you've also been on some bad teams. What's that experience like?
Well, B.A., very kind of you to remind me of that, although the therapy has paid off, so I'm doing just fine. When you are experiencing seasons that aren't going as successful as the team would like it to go, there's a point of pride in the game, in the way that you approach it. You can't separate yourself from your teammates. You got to dig in and show that you have
Oh, huge slam by LeBron.
Incredible feel for the game. LeBron knows when it's his job to set the tone offensively.
Now here's Nimhart. Not a lot of room. James passes to Anthony. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Anthony. There's the triple. That drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Nimhart outside. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
Number 10, Rodney Stuckey.
Rodney Stuckey.
Outside Podziemski.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the first half of basketball. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Stuckey. Here's the 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is. And early on, he was drawing a lot of contact and getting to the stripe. But that hasn't been the story here in the second quarter.
It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game. And Raleigh making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
The three is up. And again, it's Vancouver missing. And here's Raleigh. They're on a 19-7 run. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to James. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Stuckey. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Now here's Jackson. Gafford with a screen on Anthony. Jackson for 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Stuckey. Jackson with it. He's guarded by Anthony. Jackson can't get it to go.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wembanyama. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gafford. Here's James. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence. Here's Stuckey. Puts it up from the high post. Yes, on the jumper. Stuckey's gotten his first basket of the night. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And so it's Raleigh. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. And guys, which of these matchups are you excited about here?
Me and Kenny in a race to the board.
I don't know you want any part of this, Shaq, especially when we...
And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for Vancouver.
Yeah, they're defensive.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
They've got Tyrese Maxey. He's out there with Brandon Pajemski. Jackson out there with Daniel Gafford. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. First trip to the line for him here. And that one falls for Jackson. Anthony's checked in for Raleigh.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Jackson nails both of them. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Raleigh. They host the Hawks after this one. It'll be a quick stop over at home before they have to get back out on the road. And for Raleigh, they've got Victor Wembanyama. James is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Anthony, and it's Holmgren in at the 4. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Vancouver has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. He shoots it. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Maxey's got 13 now.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go. Anthony outside.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Maxey. Here's James. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. James has got 27 points.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Maxey can't cash it in from close range.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Anthony with it. Gafford picks him up. Anthony misses.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Now a timeout called by Vancouver.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Pass to Villanueva. Back to Pajemski. Down low. Here's Jackson. And again, it's Vancouver missing.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Here's James. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Gafford.
Raleigh ball.
And here we now get a look back on the best shot blockers in the NBA last season. Second is Daniel Gafford.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Wembanyama, screen on Maxey. Shot clock at 5. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 16 points for him.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pajemski with it. Picked up by James. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
It's stolen by James.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Raleigh leading by 23. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Brandon Pajemski.
Got to be careful once LeBron breaks the seal of the free throw line. There's a lot of power and a lot of muscle coming at you. Usually it ends up with free throws.
Vancouver making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Here's Maxey. Connects on the foul line jumper. Maxey's gotten 4 this quarter.
And that's a tough shot to defend when Maxey pops up out of nowhere.
Anthony with a screen on Maxey. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Anthony. And once again, off the mark by Raleigh.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, a solid facilitator that helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
Back to Maxey. Outside Pajemski. Anthony against Jackson. The shot, no good. Wembanyama with some nice D. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 assists now tonight. Vancouver has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't go there. 8 for 12. Pass to Gafford. Pajemski with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Here's Jackson. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as it... Yes, sir!
Wow!
That's got to feel good. Melo showing no mercy.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. James, a good look. The rebound by Maxey.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Here's James. Gafford. With the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gafford. So for Vancouver, Mitchell Robinson comes in for Gafford, and it's Nembhard in for Tyrese Maxey. Here's Anthony. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play.
2 minutes remaining with them. 2 minutes.
Nembhard outside. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Jackson. To win the drought. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Raleigh?
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
A minute 29 left in the third quarter. Nembhard, good. Nembhard's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
From the wing, and that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Oh, there's the alley. Nembhard, right side. Puts the move on, and he can't bank that one in.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Now here's Nembhard. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pass to Pajemski. Nice move. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
That free throw misses.
Team foul. At the line for Vancouver, Pajemski.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Raleigh has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Deflected. 20 feet out. And he hits the jump shot. Nembhard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
I'm in the house party of my generation. Black as water, never no pancakes in the kitchen. Man, not one of our lives is caught up in the daily superstition that the world